Hi, warmly welcome to my YouTube channel of Welcome to Sri Lanka, the wonder of Asia. I would like to let you know about Temple of the Tooth, Kandy, in Sri Lanka. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Please subscribe my channel and click the bell icon. When you are traveling in Sri Lanka, don't miss to worship and respect to this place. Let's see. Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic, commonly known as the Sri Dalita Maligawa, Glorious Tooth Temple, is a Buddhist temple in Kandy, Sri Lanka. It is located in the royal palace complex of the former kingdom of Kandy, which houses the relic of the tooth of the Buddha. Since ancient times, the relic has played an important role in local politics because it is believed that whoever holds the relic holds the governance of the country. The relic was historically held by Sinhalese kings. The Temple of the Tooth is a World Heritage Site mainly due to the temple and the relic. Bhikkhus of the two particular chapters, the Malwathu chapters and Asgari chapters, conduct daily worship in the inner chamber of the temple. Rituals are performed 3 times daily, at dawn, at noon, and in the evenings. On Wednesdays, there is a symbolic bathing of the relic with a herbal preparation made from scented water and fragrant flowers called Nanumura Mangalia. This holy water is believed to contain healing powers and is distributed to those present. The temple sustained damage from bombings by Janatha Vimuktha Peramuna in 1989, and by Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam in 1998. However, it was fully restored each time. After the parinirvana of Gautama Buddha, according to the legend, the tooth relic was preserved in Kalinga and smuggled to the island by Princess Hemamali and her husband, Prince Dantha, on the instructions of her father King Guhashiva. Hemamalai hid the relic in her hair on the way to the island. They landed on the island in Lankapatana during the reign of Sirameghavana of Anuradhapura, 301–328, and handed over the tooth relic. The king enshrined it in Megagiri Vihara, present-day Isurumuniya, in Anuradhapura. Safeguarding the relic was the responsibility of the monarch from then. Therefore, over the years, the custodianship of relic came to symbolize the right to rule the island. Therefore, reigning monarchs built the tooth relic temples quite close to their royal residences, as was the case during the times of the Anuradhapura kingdom, kingdom of Polonnaruwa, and kingdom of Dambadeniya. During the era of the kingdom of Gampola, the relic was housed in Nyam Gampaya Vihara. It is reported in the messenger poems such as Hamsa, Jira, and Salala Inai that the temple of tooth relic was situated within the city of Sri Jayawardhenapura Kot when the kingdom of Kot was established there. During the reign of Dharmapala of Kot, the relic was moved and was hidden in Dalgamuwa Vihara, Ratnapura, in a grinding stone. It was brought to Kandy by Hiripatayi Dyawadanarala and Devanagalaratha Nalankarathara. King Vimaladar Majurya I built a 2-story building to deposit the tooth relic, and the building is now gone. In 1603, when the Portuguese kingdom invaded Kandy, it was carried to Mita Mahanawara in Dumbara. It was recovered in the time of Rajasinha II, and it has been reported that he reinstated the original building or built a new temple. The present-day Temple of the Tooth was built by Veera Narendra Sinha. The octagonal path Thiripawa and moat were added during the reign of Sri Vikramarajasinha. The royal architect Devendra Mulacharya is credited with building the path Thiripawa. Originally it was used by the king for recreational activities, and later it was offered to the tooth relic. It now houses the temple's library. The temple was attacked in 1989 by the militant organization Janatha Vimuktha Peramuna, JVP. It had the intention of capturing the relic. And in 1998 by the militant organization Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam, LTTE, this attack damaged the front side of the royal palace. The brick wall which runs along the moat and the Bogambara lake is known as Water Waves Wall. 4 holes in this wall are built to light coconut oil lamps. The main entrance gate which lies over the moat is called Mahawahalkata. At the foot of Mahawahalkata steps, there is a Sandakata Pahana, moonstone, which is carved in Kandyan architectural style. Mahawahalkata was totally destroyed in a 1998 bomb blast and rebuilt afterward along with Sandakata Pahana other stone carvings. Elephants are depicted in stone on either side of the entrance. A Makara Torana and 2 guardian stones are placed on top of the staircase. The Huasi drummer's chamber is situated in front of the main shrine. The 2 stories of the main shrine are known as Palmalaya, lower floor, and Dudumalaya, upper floor, or Wida Hidana Maligawa. The doors of the Wida Hidana Maligawa are ivory carvings. The actual chamber in which the tooth relic is kept is known as the Handun Kunama. The golden canopy over the main shrine and the golden fence which encircles the temple complex, was built in 1987 by then Prime Minister, Ranasinghe Premadasa. The tooth relic is encased in 7 golden caskets which are engraved with precious gemstones. The casket represent a stupa. The procession casket which is used during the Kandi Isala Parahara is also displayed in the same chamber. The royal palace is situated to the north of the temple. John Pibus, who was on an embassy in 1762, gives a detailed description on the royal palace. Vikramabayu III of Gampola, R 1356-1374, and Sena Samatha Vikramabayu of Kandy, R 1469-1511, built royal palaces on this site. Vimaladar Majorya I of Kandy undertook various decorations to the palace. The Dutch Orientalist Philippus Baldius visited the palace with General Gerard Pieters Hulft in 1656. The royal residence was known as Mahawazala in Sinhalese starting in the Polonnaruwa period. The royal palace is also known as Maligawa Palace. There were 3 Wahalkatas and an 8 feet, 2.4 m, high wall used as main entrances. The section of the palace facing the Nathadi Valley is said to be the oldest. During the beginning of the British period, it was used by government agent Sir John D'Oyly, 1st Baronet, of Kandy. Successors of D'Oyly have continued to use it as their official residence. Today it is preserved as an archaeological museum. Ulpengi and Queen's Palace are the associated buildings of the palace. The audience hall or Magul Maduwa is where the Kandian kings held their court. It was completed during the reign of Sri Vikramaraja Sinha. The carvings of the wooden pillars which support the wooden roof are an example of wood carving of the Kandian period. Sri Rajati Rajasinha of Kandy built it in 1783. The hall was renovated for the reception of arrival of Albert Edward, Prince of Wales in 1872. Originally the hall was 58 by 35.6 feet, 17.7 m times 10.9 m. After renovation, its length was extended by an additional 31.6 feet, 9.6 m. Other nearby building to the halls believed to be demolished during the British rule. The audience hall was the venue where the Kandian convention was drawn up. It was where the convention was read out to the people and where the conference about the convention was held on March 2, 1815. That space was later used to erect the Kandy Kachchari and Kandy Supreme Court. Today it is used for state ceremonies and conserved under the Department of Archaeology. Mahamalyawa is public who came to see the annual Isala Parahara. Today it contains a statue of Majima Bandara. The memorial of which contains the skull of Kepatipala Dasa, another attraction. The statue of Princess Hemamali and Prince Dantha are also located here. The Kandy Isala Parahara, the Sri Dalita Parahara procession of Kandy, also known as the Festival of the Tooth, is a festival held in July and August in Kandy, Sri Lanka. This historical procession is held annually to pay homage to the sacred tooth relic of Buddha, which is housed at the Sri Dalita Maligawa in Kandy. A unique symbol of Sri Lanka, the procession consists of traditional local dances such as fire dances, whip dance garments. The festival ends with the traditional Diakapayam ritual, a water cutting ceremony which is held at the Mahaili River at Gedambe, Kandy. If you travel in Sri Lanka, don't miss to worship and respect to this place. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Please subscribe my channel and click the bell icon.